Hi, I'm Rev Andrew Bozeman, and this is On the Wings of Your Mind. So, what is the spiritual significance of the numbers 5 through 8? Well, the next significance of the spiritual significance of the numbers 5 through 8 is not something that we usually think about. We don't usually think about the effect numbers have on us, even though we're surrounded by them every day. In almost all aspects of our lives, numbers are not a top of the mind issue unless they're only concerning money issues, like how much is in my checkbook, how much this grocery is going to cost, am I going to pay the rent, what bill am I going to pay this month, or in terms of days, the numbers come in play when the number of shopping days to Christmas, or how many days till next payday, or how many days do I have of vacation left, or how many days to my partner's birthday. Um, so these are things that where numbers come into play, but there's so much more to numbers than we even imagine. They are entwined in our lives much, much more than we can be aware of. And so what I'm doing in these podcasts is giving you an overview of the numbers and how they affect your lives. This first set of podcasts, starting with Monday, was to begin giving you an overview of each number to give you some idea of the vibrations of the number, what it affects, what it represents. And then following that next week, I'll be giving you some insight on how those numbers, how to interpret those numbers in your life and how they influence your life. So that's what's on the program for this week and a little into next week. In the meantime, please click on your thumbs up button, and that's below. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. And remember, I would love to hear your thoughts, comments, and questions. If you would just put those in the chat box on the right side of your screen, or if this is you're watching this in replay, please use the comment section below the video. Okay, so let's get started with these numbers. Today we're going to start off with number 5. Let me bring that up. Number 5. Number 5. For me, 5 is a significant number because 5 is the number of change. Number 5 opportunities. Number 5 offers opportunities for change, unexpected happenings, adventure. It's very dynamic and energetic number. It's also very focused on the physical aspects of life and seeking freedom in any way possible. And sometimes those ways of seeking freedom are self-destructive. So 5, highly energetic, but the number of change. What about number 6? Number 6 is the number of balance, love, responsibility. The vibration of the number 6 promotes love, harmony, sympathy, understanding, and protection. 6 is also a very peaceful number, and its vibration stimulates the urge for humanitarian action. Humanitarian action. So that's the number 6, balance, responsibility, and love. Number 7. Now 7 is the number of analysis, research, faith, fear. The vibration of 7 is about getting beneath the surface and finding out what the underlying story is. It's a number of solitude because deep spiritual research is a solitary endeavor. Also, the number 7 is the number of faith, or fear, which are two sides of the same coin. And the presence of the number 7 urges us to overcome fear through the application of faith. Remember, as stated in the New Testament book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. That's number 7. And finally, number 8. Number 8 is the number of executive power, material satisfaction, money, balance. In fact, in Asian countries, the number 8 is considered lucky. It's an attractor of money. And in Mandarin Chinese, the pronunciation of 8 is very close to that phrase meaning to make a fortune. Now, the 8 represents balance because it's a symmetrical number. It's constructed and composed of 2 equal circles. And when you lay the 8 on its side, it resembles the sign of infinity. So the 8 has a very heavy material vibration and relates to the executive functions of managing large projects and judicious management of resources, especially money. So remember, what I'm doing here is giving you initially the meanings of the individual numbers and their vibrations, so that you can begin to understand them. They won't usually show up by themselves in single digits, but in combination with other numbers. But in order to interpret the combination of numbers, you have to know the basic definitions to begin to understand how they're interacting and what those interactions mean. So, today we covered the basic numbers 5 through 8. The number 5, change, unexpected happenings, adventure, and freedom. The number 6, balance, responsibility, love, caring for others through actions as well as words. The number 7, analysis, research, faith, fear. The number of solitude and deep study. And the number 8, executive power, material satisfaction, balance. Now, that number, as you recall, was the number of attracting money. So, remember that one. I remember when I was working a recent job. I had the lottery machine in front of me, and one of the games to be played was the game of numbers, in which people would guess which numbers are going to come up in the drawing later that day. And what struck me was the first numbers to go were the 8s. 4 8s or 3 8s. People jumped right on the 8s. And then the other one that went quickly was the 1. But 8 was really out there fast. Anyway, that's the 5 through 8. I have a question here. What's the question say? We cannot pick our numbers. We are surrounded by. Okay. Cool. I have a question that I'll be answering in our next podcast. In the meantime, our next podcast will be 9, 11, 30, 22, and 33. So anyway, so look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and let us close with prayer. Thank you, Infinite Intelligence. Thank you for bringing all of us together in this life so that we become spiritual warriors and joining the work we have come here to do. Thank you, Infinite Intelligence, for bringing into this space of awareness and a deeper understanding of ourselves and our relationship to life and infinite intelligence. Thank you for showing us who we really are. We open our minds and hearts to the truth of our being. We are the children of God. We are individualized expressions of infinite intelligence. And because we are part of the greater whole, we're beginning to understand our value to the continuity of life on this planet. As we become channels of your power, infinite intelligence, we can feel your presence within ourselves and within our lives more and more. We know that as we feel your presence within our lives every day, we will rise because we are no longer cut off from you by being immersed in the darkness of fear, anger, and the pain of unforgiveness. So we are now restoring our connection through the grace of forgiveness, knowing that as we learn to forgive ourselves for the pain we have caused to ourselves, and as we learn to forgive those who have inflicted pain upon us, our connections will grow stronger, and our lives will grow happier and healthier and more prosperous. And for this we are truly grateful. As above, so below. As within, so without. And so it is. Amen. Please click on the thumbs up button. There was another comment there. Show me the money. Very good. Click on the thumbs up button. If you haven't already done so, please choose to subscribe. And remember, I'd love to see, as we did today, your thoughts, your comments, your questions for us to build a relationship and a communications channel here. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow the numbers are going to be 9, 11, 22, and 33. In the meantime, I am Reverend Andrew Bozeman. Thank you for watching. And this has been On the Wings of Your Mind.